Welcome back to another Fit Talk podcast. It's your boy Kudos, and we're now in VA with the Smiling and Justin, TikTokers over here. I'm excited for this episode. I've been trying to get TikTokers to come onto the show, to the podcast, and just talk about their life because I'm a little out of it. I do YouTube, as you guys know, and it's completely different. So I have like a bunch of questions that I want to go into, but let's just first start off like, who are you guys, and how you guys met and everything like that. So I can take the floor.
You want to start?
You can go first.
Well, I'm Justin, for me. I'm 20 years old. I'm a college student. And I dabble in a lot of things. Like, I do YouTube. I've done TikTok. I've done Twitch. I play a lot of video games. Play a lot of basketball, music. My boy Edgar.
Shout out to Edgar. Shout out to Edgar in the background behind the camera right now.
Oh, that's it?
That's all I got to say about me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, don't worry. I got questions for you. So I'm gonna get it out of you.
Well, I'm D Smiley. I'm 21. We do TikTok and we used to do YouTube. We fell off. And then I did YouTube with my brother. If y'all don't know, it was like mad cute. We did it for a while and he moved. So yeah, it fell off. So the channel is just sitting there.
I actually saw those videos. Yeah.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
so
I used to do like the whole prank thing and the
so
like reviews and all that.
We used to do like those reaction shit to that guy. What's his name?
Q Park.
Q Park. Oh my god,
Q
that
Park.
It used to be funny.
Yeah, I used to do challenges and stuff.
Yeah. I'm currently in college. I graduate next year.
Okay.
I work full time and I go to school full time. And I'm a dog parent, so yeah, that's a lot.
Okay. Brand new mom over here. So you guys are in a relationship. How do you guys meet?
Well, we have two different stories.
Oh, I want to hear.
So my story's
yeah.
a little. My story is different from hers. We always argue about this because they're different. But I'll let the girl go first. Ladies first.
All right.
Hey.
So we met on Snapchat. So I used to have like 3,000 people on Snapchat.
Okay.
And I added him. Or he added, I don't know how we had each other, but on Snapchat you used to like see people post other people like follow or something like that. Right. So I don't know who followed who, but he was on my Snapchat. He was always sliding up on my stuff. And I knew he had a girlfriend. And I don't know, he was always in my DMs. But I don't know. Anyways, I had his number and he had my number. And we used to text just as friends. And I even nicknamed him Justina. And he don't remember none of this. So he says that he don't remember us being like talking as friends. He doesn't remember having my number, none of that. So I'm like, okay, whatever, cool. So like he would slide up on my stuff and like just be like hello thirsty or whatever. And and like I don't know, it was like over like a Jaroa.
Okay.
And like I don't know. So I was like, yeah, I'll take you to Jaroa one day, like just chatting, because it's like you chatting, you never know if you're even gonna meet this person. So and then it's got into iMessages and we started messaging and stuff. And then when we really started talking that I guess that's his part of the story.
Yeah.
We started talking on iMessage and like we would just like text all the time and FaceTime all the time. And this whole time he lived down the block in university and we didn't know.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was so weird. And then when I found out that he lived down the block, I came from school one day and he told me he lived down the street of university. And I was like, oh, I'm hungry. You want to go to McDonald's with me? And then he was like, oh, yeah, sure. And then we went to McDonald's and I dragged him. Which McDonald's was it that I dragged you to?
It was, so on Fordham, there's two McDonald's. There's one like upper Fordham, there's one down Fordham.
Like the one by the train?
The 4 train, yeah.
Okay.
But then there's also one all the way down by like Fordham Plaza.
Okay.
So I remember she said McDonald's, whatever. I said, meet me by the 4 train.
Okay.
So I go to the 4 train one. She's like, I'm in McDonald's. I'm like, yo, where you at? And she's like, I'm in McDonald's too. And I was so mad because I didn't want to walk all the way down to the other McDonald's. Like I was so close to being like that's it. Like I'm gonna go home.
Give up.
But then I was like, you know what? Fucking, let me just go down. So we went down, and then yeah.
Then we met, and then he was like, oh, buy me a frappe or something like that. And then when you teenagers, joking around and stuff. So I bought it for him, and then he gets there, and it was so awkward because he had long ass hair. Like when I tell you his hair was like a big puff, it gave him more height.
Okay.
And I was like this real skinny girl, 5'3", whatever. So I'm looking at this guy like, damn. And then we sitting there, whatever. And the whole time there, it was like him trying to give me the money back and me saying no or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then we left, and like we're walking up Fordham, and like I'm bumping into him like that little cute shit or whatever.
Yeah, like we was just walking up Fordham, walking back to like the park or some shit, and she just kept bumping into me, bro. Like I'm like, yo, walk straight.
Clearly,
She's
I
like,
liked you.
You know, that's like her way of flirting.
That's what they
something.
said. You know, that's what they say. Like when when you're young and the girl like bothers you in school, or like a guy bothers you in school, that means like they like you, right?
Exactly.
Nah, that shit was getting me tight.
So what's your side of the story? How we met?
Everything was good. Yeah. Snapchat was good. That's what we. I honestly don't know how we met through Snapchat. Like who added who. If you added me, for me, I didn't add her.
Yeah.
The whole swiping up, I did swipe up. You feel me? But you were swiping up too.
Yeah, so but I was not on some shit.
But like I was swiping up like, damn, you bad, blah blah. She was swiping up like, you ugly or some shit. like that's her way of flirting. Like you ugly. Like, oh, you think you cute? Mine was like, damn, you cute. It was some weird shit. But she was doing it so much that I used to think like, yo, she don't fuck with me. Like, damn, she really think I'm ugly or some shit. But yeah, that's what that. I remember her saying that she had my phone number. Okay. But at that time,
he was a hoe.
I had a lot of phone numbers.
Yep.
Okay.
And I never saved numbers, so she got lost in the files. But
he was a hoe.
No, all I know is that we were speaking about the Yaroa because I never had one. So she was like, "How you Dominican? And you never had Yaroa, blah blah blah." So I was like, "Oh, so you should buy me one. Let's go get one." So then after that, we started speaking on iMessage, like she was saying. And that's how the ball started getting rolling. She invited me to go to McDonald's. I explained my part. I was tight because it was the wrong McDonald's. And then, she didn't take my $3. That shit was getting me tight. I told her, I was like, yo, get me a frap and I'm going to pay for it. Like, obviously, back then, like, Apple Pay and that shit wasn't, like, out like that.
Yeah, for sure.
So we got there and I was like, yo, take my $3. She's like, no, I'm not taking your $3. So I just kept throwing it at her. And I remember you had like a purse or some shit. And before we left, I put the $3 in there. So when she got home, she was like, yo, what the hell? I got $3. I was like, yeah.
But yeah, that turned into 4 years.
Yeah, basically.
That's how it starts, man. So it's crazy. So now you guys are like 4 years into it, right?
Yeah, 4 years.
And I want you guys to go a little bit how you guys got into the TikTok, but I also want you to tell me a little bit, just like from your point of view individually, what challenges y'all see when y'all started.
The TikTok stuff?
Yeah, just because so everybody has different experiences. Sometimes like people get into content creating and they have a route. They have somebody who like is helping them behind the scenes, or they have somebody who they're copying, right? Like like somebody a content creator you like. Some people start from scratch, where just like I'm gonna be unique. I don't know how to use cameras. I don't know how to do any editing and all of that. So it's like, tell me how you guys got into all that.
It was literally during the pandemic. So, like, the pandemic started, and we started coming down here to VA to visit Edgar and Arlene. Like, we didn't live here yet. And then the pandemic started or whatever, and that's when TikTok first started. Like, it wasn't like even popular. Okay. So, we was seeing people doing TikToks, and we're like, yo, let's just do it. Like, this shit is mad funny. So, we did a TikTok together, and I don't even know it was the one that's like, oh, and you're like shaking the leg back and forth or whatever. So that's the one that we did with Edgar. Something like that. And we started doing that, and we're like, oh, like that's mad funny. We posted or whatever, nothing crazy. Okay. We literally, it was a joke at that time. Like it was just a few TikToks for fun. Like we would come down to VA, I would do little pranks on him, whatever. And then when literally the year that I got really, really serious, that's when our TikTok started blowing up. Was for Arlene's birthday was it last year?
That's not.
It was. That wasn't our first viral video.
No, that was a key moment.
Yes.
And like, so that day, we did a video. It was like a plátano. It was a funny video where we're like singing along to a song.
Okay. And we have salami, plátanos.
And we did it with Edgar, me, you, and
Alex, which is Arlene's cousin. And then Arlene's mom's stepson.
Oh yeah, he was
like in the back end recording or whatever. And that video blew up, and then like people started just going to all of our videos, and that's when we took advantage and started posting mad videos. Yeah. And we had like a good 2 weeks of just viral videos and like
it was crazy
followers.
But prior to that, we had like a couple videos blow up like here and there, like nothing too crazy, like 70K, 80K, and seeing those videos blow up, we're like, oh shit, like we could kind of do this. We didn't take it really serious because it was just 2 videos. Yeah. All the other videos would get like 500 views, 1,000. Like we wasn't doing numbers like that.
Right.
But that day, I remember it was like Arlene's birthday, so that weekend we posted that video. It got like 300K in like the first 2 days. We're like, yo, what the hell? And it's funny because after that video, we posted 2 videos. One of them got 1 million. The other one got like 300K. Damn. We're like, yo, back to back to back.
Numbers right there.
And those 2 weeks, bro, every single day we was getting like 1,000 followers.
So seeing like, that was like eye-opening, like, oh shit, like we could do it. Because when you see like all those TikTokers or like actually famous people on like the platform, you're like that's mad hard, like I'm never gonna get there type shit. We started seeing those numbers and we're like, no, we gotta take advantage. So we did that. But prior to that, like when it wasn't that serious, it was some random trend we did that his little cousin recorded. And one that was really popular was I recorded on my phone, like literally wasn't even showing our faces. We was doing Uber Eats, like taking orders and stuff, because I don't even think we had jobs.
No, we didn't have jobs.
We didn't have jobs, and we wanted to start saving money. So we started doing Uber Eats, walking in New York.
Walking.
That I'm not gonna lie, that's smart because you're saving money on gas.
Yes.
You don't gotta have a car. You don't have a pasola, right? A little dirt bike, anything. You need anything, right?
Like I used to make $100 in like
walking
3 hours.
3 hours?
So imagine if I was doing like 8 hours a day for a whole week, like how people do 40 hours a week.
And then y'all doubling up because now it's 2 of y'all, so y'all getting double the deliveries done. Yeah. Okay.
So that was like one of the videos that like first started. But after Arlene's birthday, we saw all of those numbers coming in. We're like, oh shit. And then we started being more consistent. We used to post 3 times a day. We lacking, I'm not even gonna lie. We post at least once.
Yeah, at least once.
That's fair.
We used to do 3.
Yeah.
But
it got hard.
It's kind of like a burnout phase. We're like, damn, like 3 videos a day is hard.
A lot.
And especially now that we work full time, college full time, we try our best, but we definitely do 1 video a day.
I think that's the advantage TikTok has on like other platforms, that you're able to get this short content out much quicker. You know how hard it is to do 3 videos on YouTube? Like,
exactly.
That's hard. That's kind of impossible.
We started doing YouTube after the TikTok stuff. And we were doing 3 videos a week.
Yeah.
3 videos?
Okay.
We was going crazy for like, I think it was like the first like 3-4 months, 3 videos a week, busting out pranks.
And it was Edgar. Was editing the videos for us.
Okay.
And he was he editing or he was doing the thumbnail for us? Cause he had like, what's that editing thingy that you guys do? That thing you got paid for? He got Photoshop. So we would literally send it to him, and Edgar would give it back to us like within a day. We would post it and then just keep sending it back to him. And so we were able to like do our own like editing of the thumbnails.
So y'all learn and all that.
Yeah, and we started doing YouTube because I told him like, yo, I do YouTube with my brother. Like we used to do it. Like we could do this shit. Like come on. And I just kept telling him like, please, 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 please. And then he was like, fine, whatever. So we literally started recording just on our iPhone, and that's it. And then we fell off.
Yeah, we haven't done YouTube in a while.
Look, now I want to agree with what you guys just said. As far as like having that grind, because it seems like you have that passion for it. Like you really want to do it. It's not about incentive you're gonna get. It's just overall you enjoy doing it, and then you get everything else in the process, right?
Yeah.
I was just having a conversation with Edgar about this last night. I was telling him like you gotta like be passionate. You gotta be hungry and obsessed with it. Because if you don't, like,
you gotta want it.
Like, you're not gonna get the outcome. Like you can't just. There are people that procrastinate and like put a couple videos here and there and actually like make it, but the percentage of people doing that is very minimal.
Yeah, very low, definitely.
So yeah, I just want to tell you guys keep going with the grind, and I want to kind of go into like talking about TikTok and YouTube in a way, comparing it, but also contrasting it, right? Yeah. Because I feel like it's very different, but
they are.
But at the same time, it's like generational thing. When like people like me and Edgar grow up, we grew up more on YouTube. Yep. First it was like kind of the social media thing, and then kind of went into YouTube. For you guys, it's kind of TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok is
like you guys got YouTube, social. But you got like YouTube was already popping by the time you even heard about it. So back before there was YouTube, there was what's the Vines and stuff like that. It was like Vines, and then became YouTube. People weren't getting paid on YouTube at all or anything like that. And then now it is what it is. It's like a monster, the juggernaut. Like nobody's bigger than YouTube right now. And that how I feel is like it's gonna be really hard to dethrone YouTube. You know, I personally love the platform. That's why I do my podcast on it. You know, so many other platforms out there, but I'm gonna focus on YouTube for now.
Yeah.
But just for you guys being a younger generation than me, like, how do you guys view YouTube right now? Because I care about how the new, younger generation feels, because these are people that I'm trying to bring into like my space, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you guys view YouTube? Do you feel like it's getting played out, or do you feel like it's still next to TikTok in a way?
The whole YouTube versus TikTok thing, it just depends what type of like format you're trying to put your videos in. Like TikTok is more like short form, but then again, TikTok is creating a platform to where it's long form. Like now you can make 10-minute videos on TikTok. Back then it was just 30 seconds max.
Yeah.
Then it became a minute, then 3 minutes. Now it's 10. I see TikTok becoming like a second YouTube because it's growing at a pace that YouTube was not growing at. Like if you do look at the statistics of it, TikTok is growing rapidly versus how YouTube started out. And the thing is, a lot of people don't like TikTok because of the revenue. TikTok doesn't have the revenue YouTube has, but that's because of the growth. TikTok doesn't have the finances to give out the same way that YouTube does, because YouTube has a partnership with Google.
Definitely.
Before Google, YouTube wasn't paying money because they didn't have like the funds for it. Once they collaborated with Google AdSense, you know, things popped off, and now people could get rich making 100K, 200K off YouTube ad revenue. Versus on TikTok, you know, you can't really do that. People who make money on TikTok is not from TikTok itself; it's from like brand deals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I do see TikTok becoming, like you said, a juggernaut. I honestly think down the line it will become bigger than YouTube, just because of it just shows in the statistics that it's growing rapid, like very fast compared to what YouTube was growing back then. And the YouTube space right now, it is very oversaturated. That's not to say that it's not possible to grow on it, because that it's very possible. There's a bunch of people who start YouTube now and are growing, and they're, you know, they made it. But like I said, it just depends what type of video format. Like a podcast on TikTok, you can't really do that.
Yeah.
Especially like our episodes, that's impossible. You can do like short clips and then post them on TikTok. But it just depends on your content. Like if you're doing like us, we do like funny, quick videos. That's TikTok.
And it's like couple relatable. So it's like couples see those videos and they're like, oh shit, like this is funny. That's us.
Yeah.
They give you a follow or give you a like, or like they put it in the favorites, send it to other people. It's really easy to just pick up your phone and find a sound and boom, that's it. You got a video to upload. So it's like, I could say it's very easy, just because I feel like YouTube, I don't know, it's like harder. But like you said, you have to want it. Yeah. So I'm not going to say like, oh, it's impossible. It's just like how you see it. Like for us right now, we literally could only do TikTok because that's what we want. But if realistically we wanted to grind the way like you're doing, we could do it. But it's just
a lot
harder.
goes into it, for sure.
And a lot goes into it. Like I'm pretty sure you spend hours editing your videos. Like we don't got that type of time.
Listen, my girl in the background, she could tell like sometimes you gotta like really manage your time, because it's like, for example, let's say you have to step out at a certain time. You're like, I'm using this hour and a half or something to like edit as much as I can.
Yeah.
And you just gotta take advantage of your time, not slack off. Like less time to like watch TV and like stuff like that. So, but it's worth it at the end. I feel like when you see the engagement, when you get the feedback, it's all worth it. And I think you guys should definitely do YouTube and, you know, make time for it, even if you're posting once a week. Yeah. Just to test it out. Yeah. Once y'all see that results coming in, you're gonna be like, okay, we have to do it.
You know what's funny? So I think you should do TikToks. I think you should take you can take like a minute of your podcast.
That's true.
Like the most, like, I don't know, like the most, I guess, relatable thing that you talked about on the podcast and upload it on TikTok, and I swear to God, you will get somewhere. But if you post at least 3 times a day, if you take 3 clips out of that one podcast, that's a lot of content. If you do that with all of your videos, I swear to God, you will get somewhere. So you should think about it.
It's possible because, like you said, like your videos are like hours long. That's the average, right?
At least an hour,
If you can clip literally 30 seconds clips, you find fast clips in the hours, and you could literally have like 15 TikToks just off of one podcast, even more.
if you don't know how to deal with the platform, like, we could teach you when we get off of this podcast. Like, you could put a trendy ass sound on the video that you upload, and the sound can be on 0, but it's still a trending sound, so it's gonna get out to the public
regardless.
Oh, okay,
so anyways, yeah. But what I was gonna say,
little tricks. Okay.
Yeah. What I was gonna say, like, regarding YouTube, what got us to 1,000, I think we're at 1,175, is the YouTube Shorts. What I did was,
that's one thing though.
What I did was,
I have a topic about that.
I took the videos from TikTok, and Edgar found this like platform where you can take out the watermarks of the TikToks.
Okay.
So I did that, and I uploaded to YouTube Shorts, and I put like mad hashtags and stuff. And those videos do well, like 5K, 2K, 1K. Yeah. So like it's pretty smart because it's not like you're creating new content. You're just taking it from another platform. So we wanted to do that just to get like the subscribers up and see if that would like motivate us to actually do videos. But yeah, I definitely do want to go back.
It worked though. The YouTube Shorts did work.
This is the problem is here.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
He hates editing.
It's the editing. Okay. I hate it. Like,
look, this is how you gotta look at it. When you get big enough, you can hire an editor.
Exactly.
You know, I thought about that stuff. I thought about hiring an editor now. You know, Fiverr, like $5, 10 minutes, $10.
Yo, Edgar, how much you charging, bro?
Like what?
I had a comment to say about the YouTube Shorts though.
Oh, go ahead.
You were saying that YouTube is like the juggernaut, whatever, right? But TikTok is literally coming in and literally changing the wave of like just videos.
Absolutely.
Because TikTok made Instagram do Reels.
Yeah.
It made YouTube do Shorts. If they weren't so afraid of the TikTok platform, they wouldn't have contributed to that type of short form content. But they know, oh shit, TikTok is coming in and they're taking over. So let's try to contribute in a way that we can do that, like our own short form.
Right.
YouTube wouldn't do YouTube Shorts if it wasn't for TikTok.
Okay.
They're scared that TikTok is going to take over in that realm. So that's why they're doing Shorts. They wouldn't have done it. That's why I believe like TikTok is going to change the wave. It already did change the wave for a lot of stuff.
Sure, yeah.
You know, people don't want to watch 10-minute videos, 20-minute. They rather just swipe and swipe. Because I think the whole swiping and short form content engages people more than like a 10-minute video. Like, honestly, like I think people would rather do that than be on YouTube. That's why on YouTube now, if you watch like videos on how to like increase your watch time, they say throw a bunch of words on the screen, change the transitions of your videos, like all this stuff to keep a viewer engaged. Why? Because of TikTok. TikTok makes you want to watch a video for 10 seconds. On YouTube, a video is like 10 minutes. People don't want to watch that. There's people who obviously do want to do that.
Yeah.
The vast majority of people just like the short form content because it's quicker and more information and stuff like that, like in a faster motion.
Like, I see what you're saying, but I think you kind of have to have like a certain group of viewers, like people who like to watch podcasts. They're gonna sit there and watch that podcast.
Yeah.
Like, that's obviously it's not gonna be like for everybody, but you have to find like your group of people. And I think you can definitely be successful with just doing your own thing because I feel like you can find groups of people in everything. Like, I'm pretty sure some people don't like watching shorts, and I'm pretty sure people like watching the 10-minute videos and the 1 hour videos. Yeah. So I think it all depends.
There's a market in everything. Yeah. At the end of the day, you can make a 10-hour video. There's somebody's gonna watch it.
Gonna watch it.
Somebody's gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Whether, you know, I'm not saying a bunch of people are gonna watch it, but someone is gonna watch that video. I just think TikTok is.
I mean, I think the trick is just to dabble on every platform. Yeah. It's okay to have a main platform where it's your bread maker in a sense, but it's good to dabble on all of them because at the end of the day, you're not gonna lose anything.
That's why you need to get on TikTok.
Like one thing like a lot of people talk about, like I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a lot of channels out there that will post other people's content. Yeah. And remember back in the day, they used to like copyright these channels all the time, but now what people are doing, they stop like copyrighting them in the sense of like suing them because it's helping them out. Yeah. Because if you create a channel and you're putting my content out, I'm myself. You can't be me. So it's like you're putting my face out there. You're like exposing me. Yeah. You know, to the world. So it's like in a way it's positive. It's like you're not doing the right thing. You didn't go through me to put it out there. But at the end of the day, like more people are gonna watch it and they're gonna end up finding the original channel.
Yeah, it's kind of like the reaction videos nowadays. Like, a lot of reaction videos don't get copyrighted the same way it used to do. It used to because the artists themselves, they're not putting their music to be copyrighted. They're
Yeah.
allowing people to do reactions because at the end of the day, you don't lose anything. You know,
I agree.
you're getting that exposure. Some artists, you know, they are strict with it. Like, no, I don't want nobody doing that. But
you know what I was thinking? If YouTube did what Twitch did as far as freedom, you know how Twitch they're able to watch videos freely, they're able to play music in the background and not get these copyrights in certain scenarios. If YouTube was a little bit like that, and they will bring more live streaming to the platform.
Yeah.
Because right now their moneymaker are the shorts and
videos.
the just a regular 10, 20 minute hour videos, whatever the case is. But if they bring the live stream, then you're gonna have people there sitting there for 6 hours, 3 hours, like just watching one person.
Yeah, because YouTube isn't like people don't go there to live stream.
To live stream,
they know,
exactly.
Like, it's very strict, like the guidelines of it all.
But the live stream analytics actually do better than the actual video on YouTube, and a lot of people don't know that. So it's kind of like if you can kind of progress more through the live stream, why not promote it more?
Yeah.
And I think they're kind of focusing on the shorts because they have to like compete with these other platforms, right? But I feel like they'd have to invest a little bit more into live streaming. But you know, enough about that. Let's kind of go back into personally.
Yeah.
You know, so you guys are obviously doing your thing on TikTok. You know, you guys want to go back into YouTube. But what do you guys do like on your personal time for yourselves? Like, do you guys have any hobbies, anything you guys dabble into that, or any plans for the future for yourselves individually or as a relationship?
Hobbies. I do a lot of video games. So like I do PC. I do PS4, PC. I play games on anything. Like on my phone, I got a bunch of games. Like I don't know what it is. I think it's like a safe space for me. Something like I'm just like immersed into it. I like to play basketball. I've been getting into running. I haven't been running often because I had like shin splints and stuff. But I was getting into it. And I play a lot of basketball with my boy Edgar. And
yes, sir.
Yeah, I've just been getting into like basketball, trying to be more active because the whole pandemic I was very stationary, just at home doing nothing, gained so many like mad pounds and stuff. So I've just been trying to get more active and more moving. So that's just basically what I do. How about you?
That's it. That's your hobbies. Video games.
Just video game.
Okay. For me, I stopped. I used to make tote bags.
Okay.
But I have like all the machines at home and stuff. I've just been like lazy. But I used to do like handmade tote bags. Like I would like draw on them and stuff, like paint on them and sell them. And I got like this press on machine that I do it with now. I also like to draw and I like to read poetry. So I have like this whole poetry page on Instagram. It has like 1.6 thousand followers. And I just basically like buy poetry books and I like sit in my living room and like record a video. And I find like the most trendy sounds on the reels, and I post them, and they do really well. Like, I think like my most viewed one was like 300K or some shit like that.
On Pinterest, you do really good too.
On
Even
Pinterest,
though you don't
I don't do it anymore because Pinterest is kind of hard. You have to post like 10 times a day. Like, who's doing that?
Pinterest is
You have to release a lot of content.
But yeah, that's what I do. So I like to draw. I do tote bags. I like to do poetry, and that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are young. Where do you see yourself within the next 5 to 10 years?
That's funny.
As far as, let's start with content creating, and then we'll go into like just your personal goals.
5 to 10 years from now.
Yeah. You could. How about this? I normally tell people do short term and long term. So give me one short term, something you want to do within the next couple of years, and then something long term.
Short term, definitely grow more, like on TikTok and stuff. Be more consistent. We want to do more like personable videos, like just us versus like doing a trend or a sound. We want to do more like show people our personality and stuff because I feel like that's what's really gonna engage like fans and stuff versus like a trend is like they're funny or whatever, but they don't know us, like they don't know the real Be Smiling and Justin versus they just watching this funny video. So definitely want to dabble more into that. Long term, I guess be able to make like money off these things, you know. We see a bunch of these creators living their life off the social media, and it's
it's like people
I would
our
love
age
to do
too.
that. I would love to have that, you know. I hate working, so
I think we all
9 to 5, you know, pays the bills. But I would love to be able to pay the bills doing something that you know I'm passionate about and doing, you know, social media and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's my goals right there. 5 to 10 years, I guess.
For me, like my goal would be like for the end of the year, let's say for TikTok specifically, I would want to hit 100K on TikTok, which I think is really possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because right now we have 30.6, so I think if we like really grind, we would be able to do it. Long term, same as him. Like I don't want to work. Like one thing I hate, dude, is like, yo, you really wake up and you're like, oh, I really gotta go work, and it's like, and then on top of that, it's like you see these people on these platforms like selling you this life, and you're like, oh my god, like that's what I want. But it's like obviously like you don't know what happens behind the scenes, like you don't even know like what they're doing. But I want to be able to like make money off of these platforms and like have like I would want to still work my job, but like part time.
Okay, that's fair.
But if it gets me tight, then I'm out. But I want to be able to like travel the world, and you can't travel if you have these 9 to 5s. Like literally, vacation is like 2 weeks, and you gotta come right back. Like,
yeah,
I don't
it's
want
very
that.
limited. I just want financial freedom. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Time. I want the time. I want to be able to wake up and choose what I do for the day.
Yeah.
Not wake up and be like, damn, I gotta be here because somebody is my boss. I don't want to do that. I want to be my own boss. Do what I want to do when I want.
In case y'all run into the podcast, we love our job.
Yeah. No, I ain't gonna lie. I love
my job.
I like my job. I just don't like my time being all in the job.
That's just not where your energy wants to be.
Yeah.
But you have to be responsible and do your duties, right? So I completely understand that. But let me see. So as far as so now that you guys are talking about your TikTok and everything, you mentioned you want to grow to 100K. I think this is a great time to plug it. So let us know your TikTok, how to find your social media, Instagram, YouTube, everything.
On TikTok is DIS&JUS, so it's DIS&JUS. That's for our TikTok, and our YouTube is Dismiming and Justin, or is it DIS&JUS? One of those. We will give you the
It's DIS&JUS everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool because like we're like literally the only DIS&JUS.
I mean, like who has
so that's like kind of cool.
Name? Like nobody got that name.
It's very unique. So like if you look up DIS&JUS on YouTube or even on Google, you're gonna find us.
Yeah.
Versus like, I know when you and Edgar had like the bro and sis. If you look that up, there's like other channels, and the search optimization for that is like it's hard because you're competing with other channels. Versus the DIS&JUS is like you're gonna get our content, like right away.
Whoever's getting the best numbers is gonna be on top of your search.
Yeah.
So definitely. So so I'm gonna put all their social medias, the TikTok for sure, in the description. I want you guys to please go and follow them and show love.
Sir.
And whoever goes there, make sure y'all put in the comments Flip Talk so they know where y'all coming from. All right. But just to give them a little bit of background as well, just go into that of like what y'all TikToks are kind of like at the moment. So like for example, like just describe like the last couple of TikToks y'all did. So like some people watching may not really know what TikTok is, or they may have heard about it, but they don't know what the platform actually brings. So y'all want to like describe that a little bit to them?
Ours or like
in general?
You could go in general of like what TikTok's for, but then just describe your content like as the creators. Like what are y'all bringing to the people?
Yeah.
You want to start? You could talk about ours, and I'll talk about the general.
Okay. So like our TikTok, literally like when you go to our page, we would like it has funny couples relatable videos, and like we look at other couples content and see like what's trending. Or like if you go to the For You page, which is like where you find all types of videos about like everything, you will literally see a sound of like a bunch of times, and that's how you know like, oh shit, like this is trending. So like we will do that video, and like we would make up our own ideas, like this is what we want to do with it, and this is the caption we're gonna put, and we come up with a caption that's like relatable for other couples. So like I don't know, like what's something that's like generic for all couples? I don't know, like
for the couple videos is like a lot of lip syncing.
Yeah.
So it'll be a sound saying why the hell did you talk to me like that?
Yeah.
It's like that. So she'll lip sync that in the video. We'll make like a funny video about it, and then the caption will be like, "Oh, when your boyfriend does something you don't like."
Yeah, like
something
that.
like that.
Gotcha,
So people watch them, like, oh, that's funny, bro. Send it to their boyfriend, send it to their girlfriend. Whatever. Most of our viral videos are like the most relatable ones. So a lot of people comment and tag their boyfriend or tag their girlfriend, you know, because it's like, oh, this is funny, you know, this is us. So they share it.
Yeah.
Blah, blah. That's like the most viral videos that we get.
Yeah.
And that's just like our content. It's very niche. Like TikTok is all about niches. Like we're in the couples niche, which is very hard for the couple niche to grow because
so many of them.
Yeah, there's so many of them, number one, and also the engagement of it is very low. Like we have gotten over like 50 million views on our videos.
Yeah.
Versus like say a tech page gets 50 million views, they're most likely gonna have a lot of followers. Versus us, we've gotten so much views, we only got 30K followers. So like when you share the statistics on that, the follow to view ratio is very low for couples, especially. Versus other niches like technology or informational niches, finance niches, you know, the follow ratio is very high. Like people are gonna press that follow button because they want to learn more about it. Versus the funny content, oh, this is funny, they swipe up, go to the next. So generally TikTok is very good for like short form content. And right now it's turning into a search, like kind of like Google, you know how you search how to fix a shelf. TikTok is turning into that. That's another reason why I think TikTok is going to grow more, because a lot of people aren't searching on Google how to fix a shelf no more. They're doing it on TikTok because you can get a visual.
Short.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
It's quick. So it's very fast, quick, and you get to learn all this information very fast.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's cool. That's cool. But, you know, I just thought of something as y'all was speaking. I like doing that. I like asking questions that will make you answer your own questions, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So one thing y'all told me is y'all want to grow your channel, right?
Yeah.
And the thing about your channel is y'all have couples channels, right? But it's one of those things where how can you grow and everybody view y'all more than just a couple? The way you do that is by doing couple videos, but also being personal, like individually.
Yeah.
So it's like y'all could both be in the video, but like maybe you can do something you enjoy doing. Like let's say, like, you know, like you say you have the pressing machine and all that. Like, like I'm just using this as an example, right? It may not be the best, but if you do that in your video and you just find a way to make it funny, like people will gravitate to that. For example, like you like gaming, so if y'all can incorporate gaming into your videos, where like maybe you're bugging him when he's like playing, mad people could relate to that, and a lot of people will relate to that just because of the gaming part, not even the couple part. So yeah, just have to find a way to just not make it about the couple thing alone, and I feel like that will help grow a lot the channel.
I think that's smart.
We've done videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like I pretend like I'm talking to a girl while I'm playing a game, and those actually do pretty good.
Yeah, people find that funny. Like people in a weird toxic way, people enjoy like toxicity. So they enjoy watching couples fight. They enjoy watching couples like butt heads or like make fun of each other. Like you know, people love trolling and y'all have to troll them too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
like,
God, that's literally
troll them
me
back.
on TikTok. Like when we do a trend and it's like, obviously you're like, it's all about acting. It's all about personality.
Yeah.
So like the videos that we do that's us, it's not like a sound on it. I think one of our like most viral videos was in the car, and he was doing like talking on the phone with his bros about where he's going, and I'm not invited. And I started bugging out. Like you have the people on TikTok like, oh, she's so toxic, but it's like they're still engaging. Like they're talking crap, but they still engaging. So like it doesn't matter. But I still be fighting back. Like I be violating too.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely like a toxic thing, but they keep coming back.
Exactly.
So there's no such thing as like bad content. If you're putting a negative comment in, which is hilarious, like people do all the time, like put negative comments, but it's like you're watching the thing.
You're engaging.
Yeah,
you know,
you're watching.
You're a fan in a way. You may be a hater or whatever, but you're still a fan, and it's one of those things where like people go out of it. Sometimes it's really young people watching, or they're just having a bad day and they take it out on you. You know, like you can't really take it to the heart, but you know, like especially if you enjoy doing something and somebody puts a comment like, "Oh, you shouldn't do that," don't make the decision right away and cut it out, because it's gonna take away from what your channel actually is, right?
Yeah.
So how about you guys tell me something we should expect when we bring you back onto the podcast? Like what is something that you guys will accomplish by that time that we could talk about?
What's the time frame?
Oh, it's whenever y'all want to come back, but it comes down to like, you know, we like, for example, we could come back and speak on your progress in TikTok, just to see where you're currently at, what you're doing differently, and any advice y'all may have in the process of how y'all grew or something you learned. Because sometimes when you fail, you're learning something. You know, it's not always just progress is gonna make you learn.
I would say like the next time you bring us on, hopefully I'm hoping that we are more personal on TikTok. Yeah. To where like it's not just trends. It's more of like who we are, like talking to the audience, engaging with the audience, not just like lip singing a freaking sound. Yeah. So I think that's what we would have next when you come back, hopefully.
Definitely. More YouTube videos. I definitely wanna we have a YouTube video. I just haven't edited. It's
been weeks. It's when we got him. Look how big he is now. It's just sitting there, and I'm just like bugging him, like, come on, like I edited one video, and I was so proud of it. I did it on my iPad on what's that thing called?
iMovie.
No, it was not on iMovie.
Oh, CapCut.
CapCut. I did it on CapCut, and it's really good. So if you guys want to edit stuff, go on there. It's pretty easy. But he didn't like it because it was not like that big. Whatever the hell you use, I don't know what you use.
I've Premiere Pro. That's what I use for like 2 of our videos.
You got edited. Oh well.
You did a good job. You did a good job.
But
it just wasn't like my edit style, but it was a good job.
Yeah, sure. It's whatever you learn. Like at the end of the day, they're all good. It's just what you feel comfortable because the keys and everything are different. Yeah. Like you know, to get everything done quicker. But you know, before we end this podcast, I definitely want to give a shout out to Reebok. I'm speaking to them and I'm trying to get you guys some merch out. So, you know, there'll be some cool stuff. You know, maybe we could send you some sneakers, shirts, shorts, whatever. You know. So I'll be in touch with Edgar, you guys, and we could figure that out. But yeah, so this video is sponsored, affiliated by Reebok, and yeah, they're treating us good, man. I got my Reebok shirt on. I got my sneakers over there. We good, man. They got me feeling right over here. But yeah, man. Yeah, thank you guys for coming on. I'm really excited you guys came on. I was really excited for this. You know, we flew all the way over here, you know, to see my boy Edgar, but to also see you guys. You know, I was looking to meet ya. You guys been great, and you know, the trip is not done. We still got mad fun to have.
Check out the vlog because the vlog about to go crazy.
Yeah. We're about to go crazy with a vlog. You know, just to give you a little exclusive, I'm gonna try to make it more of like a documentary based kind of thing because I want to show behind the scenes. I want to show all the work that goes into setting this up right here, getting y'all here, like, and just the process. We're having fun and just living our life.
I was gonna say we should do a video with him, like a funny video on
like
TikTok,
oh,
man. And so we can.
So we should
put
do
your stuff on there.
I'm never gonna say no. I'm in the works of it.
Okay. Do you like have the account made or something?
No, I'm in the works. Yeah,
so we're gonna make the account,
starting it.
Before you leave, we're gonna have the account ready. We're gonna have a picture on there, and we're gonna. Well, I'm not gonna say we're gonna have a video because you gotta.
Yeah, that's up to you. Yeah. But the TikTok definitely gonna be made. You have a logo for your stuff, right?
Yeah.
For sure. that's gonna be easy. Boom, bio, everything. We're gonna record a video with you,
and then we're gonna put your name on there and tag you, and we're gonna put your YouTube and stuff. Okay. And even if the account is not made yet, we still put like your YouTube name.
We're gonna tag the account. The account is gonna be made.
Oh.
We're gonna tag the account.
Yeah, that.
And you put on your bio coming soon.
Okay.
Simple.
But what type of video are you trying to do?
We're gonna find a funny ass trend because with Edgar we do mad funny videos and people always be like, oh, how did you record that? There's some videos that he's done and people be like, and they see him in the background and be like, oh, who's that person recording? And they be like, oh, I'll be like, oh, he does music, go check him out. And people that be like,
that's the word I'm up. Like, listen, I'll be out here promoting my boy Edgar's music all the time, man. Yo, like just before we end this podcast, I need you to jump in for a little bit too. Like, let's just school over. You know what I'm saying? I can school over here. We gotta have my boy Edgar talk a little bit. Yo, all right. So if you haven't noticed, what's going on, bro? Dap me up.
You know the vibes.
So, all right. So let me just give you a little background. If y'all new to the Flip Talk podcast, Edgar is the most reoccurring guest. Yeah, this is the third podcast he appears on.
Thanks.
He's one of my boys. Like,
my boy's
yes,
a co-star.
sir.
And he grinds like a lot. I see myself in him.
He's good on everything.
And anything he puts himself to, like I can really like vouch that he will go after.
Appreciate
And
you.
right now, this man is dabbling in music.
Yes,
and
sir.
and he's really putting in the work. There's a lot of people that make music and they don't make hits. I can give you 20 good songs that I personally listen to.
Appreciate
I
you,
promote
bro.
out there, and I'm gonna continue promoting you. Like I always use
Hell yeah,
his
appreciate
music
you.
in my videos. The last video when I went to Mexico for my birthday,
Yeah.
all the music you heard in that video was his.
Yes,
And
sir.
you could hear how official it sounds, everything like that. In the last podcast you came on,
Yeah.
you made the song Nvidia.
Mm-hmm.
The link is in that video. You all want to go listen to it as well.
Definitely
EDGAR'S YouTube channel is gonna be in the description as well as to this podcast. And yeah, man, just let's promote everybody here.
Hell
This
yeah,
is
bro.
this is why I'm out here. This is content creating. This is
Yep.
different platforms coming together, and this is all for y'all. We do this
Absolutely.
because we love y'all. We love bringing content to y'all, and the best thing in the world is when somebody gives us positivity back.
Yep.
Just letting us know that the hard work we're putting in is gonna have outcome.
Yep.
So
for sure.
so please go stream the music. Please listen to the podcast, and please go to TikTok and their YouTube as well.
Yes, sir. I
And-
promise we're gonna make
sir.
you laugh.
Yes. So,
That's a fact.
so I appreciate all of y'all, and we're gonna wrap
Appreciate you.
up this Flip Talk podcast. You already know. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.